Hey you guys, it's Peter and welcome to my channel. Peter likes books. I don't know what this is, but anyway, how are you guys doing today? I didn't really expect to make another vlog-ish video today, but I was watching all of these BookTube vlogmases and then I was like, God, look at this shirt, it looks so bad on me. I was like, I wish I had done like Vlogmas on BookTube, but I vlog every single day on my vlog channel, Peter Vlogs. So to do Vlogmas every day leading up to Christmas for me is, I mean, it's something that I do every day anyway, you know? But I don't do it over here, and so this is kind of Vlogmas, I guess. I don't know, I might post a video every day over here, just me rambling and talking and whatever. But, so welcome to kind of Vlogmas. I may miss some days, or this may be the last one that I post till Christmas, I don't know, but I'm gonna try to post a bookish vlog every single day going forward. And yes, I have my lip gloss out because I need some lip gloss if I'm going to talk for a while. I thought we could talk today about cozy Christmas murder mysteries because I finished one last night and it was called The Mistletoe Murder by Leslie Meyer. Okay, now if you've watched my last couple videos, you know that I said that this book was kind of stupid and that I didn't really know what I thought about it because I wasn't really, like, first of all, I thought the narration was bad, okay? Now, let me retract that statement. I think the narration was completely fine, and I ended up starting this book. Does this ever happen to you? Like, you start a book, and let's focus on the head and less on the shirt. How about that? Do you ever start a book, and when you start it, you're like, I either start a book and I'm like, oh my God, I absolutely love this book, or I start a book and I'm just like not into it at all. But I very, very rarely DNF a book, so I try to push myself through it. So like, for example, I just started this book yesterday. I'm not that far into it, I'm like 20 pages into it, and it's called Here the Whole Time. It's either Here All Along or Here, I think it's called Here the Whole Time. And it's by Vitor Martins, V-I-T-O-R-M-A-R-T-I-N-S. I showed it on my book haul that I got. It was one of the books I purchased on Amazon. And he is a Brazilian author. It's done by Push Publishing, which does a lot of really important young adult books and a lot of LGBTQIA books. And so it came, the cover is beautiful. I was really excited about reading it because it's about this kid that identifies as being heavier and has struggled with his weight, and he's got a crush on this kid that lives in his apartment complex that he's known ever since he was like 8 years old, and they used to like swim in the pool together and stuff. And so then this kid's parents, like, I think they're like both in, I don't know, like, they're like sophomores or juniors or something in high school. And they, his parents go out of town for 15 days during winter break. And his name is Caio, and the other kid. And so Caio has to come and stay. I don't know that I know the main character's name yet. I don't know if we know that yet. Oh, Philippe. He has to come and stay with Philippe and his mother, who is an artist. The whole book is translated, and it's interesting because I think it's translated really, really well. But anyway, I started it, and I didn't really know what to think because Philippe is very sarcastic and very funny. And I thought, sometimes I don't really love these kind of books, you know? But then it goes in and he's like, I think I need to explain to you like how I know Caio. And so he goes in and he talks about how when he was 8 years old. Now, I have to tell you, reading this book, I was a kid that really, I've always struggled with my weight my entire life. I mean, I've just gone up and down, up and down, up and down my entire life, and I've really struggled with it. And when I was younger, I struggled with it a lot. Like, I was either like really thin or I was like really heavy, and very conscious of my weight. So he goes in and he talks about how when he was like 8, he would like go swimming and he didn't really care what anybody thought and blah, blah, blah. But then like around 12, or like he said around 12 he started wearing a shirt when he swam, which, oh my God, like I so identified with that. And I sometimes, like when I was in high school, I would wear like pajama pants and a t-shirt to swim because I was so like conscious of my body. I just did not like my body. But I would want to swim with my friends and stuff. My dad had a pool, so my friends would come over that I had, that was like in high school, like my girlfriends that I had, not like girlfriend, but like my friends that were girls, and we would swim, and I would always wear like a t-shirt, and sometimes I would wear like, a lot of guys, like my brother-in-law wears these today to like play baseball and stuff, but they're those like, you know those like Lycra pants that they wear under shorts, you know? I would wear those under like boxer shorts to swim and stuff in high school. I don't know why I'm telling this, but anyway, it is what it is. And then he said in the book that like after 13, he never swam again because he was so conscious of his body. And, you know, so much of my life when I was growing up, especially when I got, like, at times I've gotten really, really heavy, I've allowed my body image, of my own self-body image, to get in the way of allowing myself to enjoy life. And that's actually, like, now that I'm, like, the heaviest that I've ever been in my life, I have said to myself that, like, it's a choice. I either, like, get healthy and learn how to, you know, live a healthier lifestyle and be active and exercise. And until I do that, like, I'm not going to allow my body image to stand in the way of me, like, I'm going to go and do things. I'm going to interact with my friends. I'm going to see people. I'm going to, you know what I mean? Like, I've decided in the last couple years that I'm not going to allow that to stand in the way of me not enjoying life to the fullest. And it was really interesting because a couple years ago, I was vlogging, and we were getting ready to go to, like, Florida, I think. And I was talking to my vlog about being so conscious of being so heavy. And at the time, I was probably 30 or 40 pounds thinner than I am now, which is interesting. And I was like, I don't really want to go. Like, I don't want to take my shirt off on the beach. Like, I'm not proud of it. And I remember this woman commented on my video, somebody that had watched my vlog for a while, and she was like, you know, just go and enjoy it, and don't worry about it. Nobody's gonna care that you have your shirt off. You don't know anybody there or whatever. And I was like, she's so right. And, you know, it was so weird that, like, it's weird that people can say things to you at the moment that you need to hear them, right? And so she said that to me, and it was like something clicked in me when I heard that comment, and I was like, she's right. And I, like, went and enjoyed the trip, and I didn't even think about it or whatever. We were either going to Mexico or Florida or something. She was like, you're not gonna lose 30 pounds in a week. And she was, because I was like, oh my God, I need to lose some weight. She's like, you're not gonna lose 30 pounds in a week. Just go, enjoy it, eat what you wanna eat, spend time with your husband and have fun, right? So, I so relate to this, like, body image stuff. And it's interesting because you don't often read books where you see, like, a male teenage character that talks about, like, weight issues. There's been a couple that I've read, but not many. And so it's like I'm reading this and I'm like, oh my God, I so relate to this story, you know? So anyway, I started that. I'm really excited about that book. Like, that's a book that I start and I'm just like, right out of the gate, I'm like, oh my God, I love this, right? So, and then I'm also reading Witch's Sister, which is by Phyllis Reynolds Naylor. I've talked enough about that on here. It's like these books that I read when I was in elementary school, like in 5th grade. I can't really get into it. I'm really struggling. I probably will DNF it, to be honest with you, because I really wanted to read this series, but I don't know. It feels more to me like a series, it takes place in the summer, and it feels more to me like a series to, like, read on the front porch, like, outside in the summer at night, you know, so we'll see. But, then so I'm reading that, and then I started that Leslie Meyer Mistletoe Manor, or Mistletoe Murder. Okay, so when I started it, like, I very quickly was like, the storyline just was framed kind of, it just seemed corny to me, and maybe that was, like, on the heels of coming off of, like, the Ready Player One, or Ready Player Two by Ernest Cline, and, what do you call it? The JAYCEE DUGGARD books, which were two very deep books. It's about this woman, and her name's Lucy, and she's married, her husband's name is Bill, and she's got 3 kids, and they're all under the age of 10. Like, her oldest son is, like, 10, and then she has 2 daughters. Sarah's 4, and I don't know how old Elizabeth is in the book. But anyway, and she works for this company called Country Cousins, which started in this small town. It's something Cove. I can never remember what it's called. The town is called something. It's like Cabot Cove on, like, Murder, She Wrote. And she and, like, other women that in this small, there's, like, not a lot of jobs in this town. They work for this like the customer call service for this country cousins, which started in this small town and then like just as like a small store, like mom and pop shop, and then it blew up into this like LL Bean kind of deal, and it's like one of the biggest outfitters, like outdoor outfitters in the world. So she works there and answering phones and taking orders and stuff. And at the beginning of the book, like, she really loves reading mysteries and whatever, which I kind of love whenever, like, authors, like, weave that in there. Now, I had bought this on Audible, and I swear I thought it was brand new, okay? And the cover that I have on Audible and the cover of the actual book are two different things, but I thought it was brand new, like it had just come out. And so I'm, like, listening to it, and I said this on my vlog the other day, like, she splashes Charlie on, which I don't really know anybody in 2020 that wears Charlie, but I could be wrong. And, she's talking about haircuts, and she's referencing the 70s, like haircuts from the 70s to then, and I'm like, so finally I looked up the book, and it came out in 1998, and I thought this was like the first book. It had just come out, because I do remember that when I looked it up, she has like other series that she's written, and I was like, what, it came out in 1998. There's 27 books in the series, okay? So when I started it, I was kind of like, God, I can't get into another series that has so many books right now when I'm trying to finish the Jana DeLeon Misfortune series. So, I was kind of like, I went into it with like this negative attitude, I think. And it's about like this murder happens that in the parking lot of her work. She like goes out for a break, and this guy has been killed, and she's the one that finds the body, and she's just nosy, and so she wants to, like, she's trying to figure out like who killed this guy, and that's basically the whole storyline of the book. And it's Christmas is happening, so she's preparing for Christmas, and it's like all these people in the town and stuff like that. I don't know what happened. The book is really short. It was like 6 hours and 17 minutes on Audible. I don't know what happened, but about halfway through the book, like, I got really into this book, like really into the characters. I really like Lucy as a character. I don't know, I just fell in love with this, like, book, and I definitely can see myself reading other books in the series. I mean, there's 27, so I can, you know, it was a very quick read, and it was really enjoyable. I like the characters. I like the characters in the town, and I think the characters are what make cozy mysteries. Or, you know, for me, they are. And, like, getting, like, the town, the food, and, like, the houses and the people are what make the cozy mysteries for me. And, of course, the house is, like, very cozy, and she talks a lot about food in there, like, what she's cooking, and going over to people's houses, and blah, 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 whatever. And it was so funny, because I went, my friend Tanya Jean and I, actually, last night, my best friend, Tanya, we went to Meijer, and then afterwards, I came to her house, and I ran inside to use her restroom, and I was like, she was like standing in the kitchen, and her husband was watching TV, and it was really cozy because the lights were down, and, you know, she was like, do you want a piece of key lime pie? And I was like, oh my God, sure. And I sat at her kitchen table and was talking to her and her husband while I had 2 pieces of key lime pie, and it was like I was in my own cozy mystery. I loved it, you know. So and I told her that. She knows I love the cozy mysteries right now. So anyway, I finished that book last night. It was really pretty good. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I thought the mystery was good. I kind of saw the ending coming, but not really. Like, you could guess it. But I try not to guess the mysteries, you know, because why would you want to ruin that for yourself? So anyway, I liked it. I thought it was good. I don't really have... The starting off narration didn't seem that good to me, but by the end of it, I liked it. And I definitely would read more from that series. So it's Leslie Meyer. I think it's M-E-I-J-E-R, M-E-I-Y-E-R. I don't know, but anyway. And the book is called The Mistletoe Murder, which it has absolutely nothing to do with mistletoe. Yeah, it's good. It's good. There are some things that were kind of, like, questionable to me, but now that I know that the book was, like, written in 1998, like, it makes a little bit more sense. So, I don't know. I'm a little bit more forgiving. You know, the book's been out for a long time. So, if anybody else has read any of her books, let me know in the comment section below if you like her series or not. But I need some Christmas cozy mysteries. I have the 12 Sleighs of Christmas. I have a couple other ones, but if you guys could recommend some cozy Christmas mysteries, I would love that, because I want to read some this month. And then after I finished that, I started Later Gator, which is book 9 in the Misfortune series by Jana DeLeon. So, of course, it's another Fortune, Ida Bell, and Gertie murder mystery. And I'm loving it so far. I'm like an hour and 45 minutes into it. So I'm kind of trying to read a book a day, a book every other day, or listen to a book a day every other day right now, while also reading stuff at home. And somebody's texting me, I can't see who. And I also ordered 4 new graphic novels. I ordered Lumberjanes book 1. They should all be here between Sunday and Monday from Amazon. I got Lumberjanes book 1. I got this one called Bloom that was recommended to me. I got Something Like Summer, which is the comic version of J. Bell's book, Something Like Summer, which is one of my favorite LGBTQIA young adult books. I loved that book. It's kind of sad at parts though, but J. Bell is a phenomenal author. And when I was writing my book, he was so nice. I reached out to him and he and I became friendly towards each other. He's just a really, really nice guy. And I think he self-publishes all of his books. And I think it's either his close friend or it's his husband that does all the artwork for his books, because they all have the same artwork on it. But if you've never read a J. Bell book, you should definitely read a J. Bell book. Jaybell. And Something Like Summer is where I would start. Like, it's really a good book. I actually heard about it on Will and RJ. They don't vlog anymore. They're not even together anymore. But they had a vlog channel called Shep689. And that was where I had heard about it originally, because Will really liked the book Something Like Summer. It's since been made into a movie. I also have Rainbow Rowell's Fangirl. I need to start that, actually. Like, I have a hard time, like, I love to sit outside and read, you know? But, like, I have a hard time in the fall and winter sitting inside and just, like, on the couch reading. But what's really been interesting in this last week is that I've really enjoyed it. Like, I've kind of stayed up late and, like, well, I always stay up late. But I've been, like, sitting on the edge of the couch and, like, reading when Alex is asleep. Sometimes before I vlog, like I did the other night, and the other times not. Oh, I also ordered Heartstopper book 3. I didn't realize it was out already, because on Amazon it says it will be published in... it's a weird time, but it's like that dusk, you know? So it's like, do you have the lights on or off? I have the lights on. But anyway, it said published like January 5th. And, but then when I looked again, because I saw on Goodreads that it was already out, I was like, oh, it's already out. So I canceled my previous order to get it in January, and I ordered it. So it will be here Sunday or Monday too. And I cannot wait to read the 3rd one of that. I'm really, really excited. I love that series. Those graphic novels are really quick reads too. So that's Heartstopper book 3. I bought 4 books. I can't remember what I bought. Something Like Summer, Bloom. What was the 4th book that I bought? Something Like Summer, Bloom. Heartstopper, Something Like Summer, Bloom. Bloom is about this kid that wants to, he's gay and he's graduated from high school, and it's a graphic novel, and he wants to move away, and his dad doesn't want him to or something. It got recommended to me. I think it was also on, I could be wrong, but I think it was also in the Goodreads books, like, list of like the best graphic novels for the year. I wonder what the results from that were. I didn't look. I need to go in there and look and see what the results were from the Goodreads poll. So anyway, that's where I'm at today. Recommend me some good, cozy Christmas mysteries. And I don't know how I get on here and I vlog for so long just talking about books, but I love to talk about books. So anyway, I will, well, I'll try to be back tomorrow with another Vlogmas, Bookmas, kind of a Bookmas. Anyway, I love you guys, and I will see you then. Bye.